Okay, so the UFC is not quite ready to return a couple weeks out, but we've got to talk about something. Why not talk about the MMA Guru and his performance on Adin Ross's stream? Okay, I did a little deep dive on this sucker, and by deep dive, I mean I watched the whole thing, right? This is the first time I've ever actually watched a full stream like that before because I had to. You know, I see the Guru, I'm scrolling TikTok, and I see Guru popping up sitting next to Armor, and I said, what is this about? Let me hop on Kick and take a peek. And what I saw was very funny, and I've put together a few moments that just stood out because they made me laugh. They made me cringe. They made me giggle, you know, because it was very awkward, a lot of moments. But it was funny, and let's just get into it. These boys are they're balling up. They're playing basketball. Guru is standing by. He's got the Devin Lorette stance here. He's standing by, and he wants a shot. You know, he wants a turn. So let's just break down some body language analysis here.
You can take him down on the mat.
You see that? That was gestures. Not one. That was two gestures. He said ball, and then he said ball, right, with his hands, motioning to Adin, give me the ball. What's Adin doing? He's not even acknowledging him. He's looking at his buddy. That's a bit awkward. And when that happens, you have to be vocal. Watch to Guru's credit. He was vocal. Watch this. Listen closely.
Oh, this guy. Yeah.
Adin, right there, calls for the ball.
He can take you down.
This guy.
Yeah, Sweater.
I'll give you
Gets the ball. Let's see what he does.
Take me down.
100K if he takes you down.
Yeah.
Sweater, take him down.
But if not, you're gonna give me 100K. Yeah?
Okay. All right. So, he airballed, okay? He airballed like crazy, and nobody was home. So, luckily, you know, in the real world here, these guys in their own world, Armin's over there, and all these guys in their own, they don't even know what's going on. They didn't even see it. The only people who saw it was the cameraman and us. Okay, but the Guru, to his credit, look what he's doing here. You see this stance he's got, this little pose he's in? This is genius because I will say this is a bit of a crafty vet move. So we see the air ball, and initially we want to laugh and go, wow, you just airballed on camera. That's kind of funny. But then he hits us with this pose, and this pose is like, you're the idiot. You thought I was going to make it, not me. And so as soon as he hit that pose, I was like, oh, wow, that's on me. I thought he was going to, that's on me for thinking he was going to make it. So a great save by the Guru. Genius, crafty vet move. Pops the pose of, you look like the idiot for thinking I was going to make it. And, you know, very good job. You know, we move on to the next one. This one, he couldn't quite save himself from it being painful. Okay, this is a moment that when I saw it live, I just went, ugh. I'll explain. Watch this. Take a peek. So let me, first off, sorry for yapping. Let me just explain. He's on the phone with Rampage. We know the history of Rampage and MMA Guru have. Guru in his head, he clocks it as a thing where he can go, well, this is a clip moment. Let me pop in. We'll see if I can get Rampage riled up because he's going to see my face and freak out. Adin Ross isn't about that action, and let's see how he shuts it down.
10 p.m. Oh, it's during the event? What time? Hold on. What time?
Ooh. Yeah. So, yeah, that hurt. You know, that hurt to see. And I know Guru was probably like, like all you can do when that happens to you is go, And it wasn't just that it got shut down. It was how it got shut down. Let's take another look here.
He said 10 p.m.
I want you to look at Aiden's elbow.
10 p.m. Oh, it's during the event? What time? Hold on.
Oof, in the gut. Get off me is pretty much what he said there, right? His nostrils are flared. He looks angry. Why are you angry? Guru wanted to make a funny clip. Adin Ross wasn't about it, which is surprising. I thought, you know, these mainstream type streamer guys, I thought they want clip. Let me get some chaos. So I thought he would have loved to do it. Maybe someone like Neon would have. But Adin said, no way, I ain't shutting this down. Or I am shutting this down. And he digs an elbow deep into the gut of Guru, pushes him back. And we see this here. You see a little bit of a smile. Something you got to know about this smile. This isn't a real smile. This is what we call a residual smile, right? What does that mean? It means this is a leftover smile. This isn't, you know, this isn't Guru happy that he just got an elbow in his gut and pushed away and shut down. This is like, this is what's left over, right? And when he, look here, when he gets pushed off, I'll say this. Oh, gosh, can we get the freaking the rewind and stuff working better?
10 p.m. I got the event tomorrow. 10 p.m.
Look, he's
Oh,
happy.
it's during the
He
event?
has a good idea.
What time? Hold on.
Boom, shut down. And I can assure you, as soon as he got shut down and pushed away, that smile probably turned into this type of face here. It turned into a face of disgust of like, you really just shut me down like in front of everybody like that and just killed a potentially funny moment. What are you doing? And it's just moments like this that I hate. You know, I would hate if it happened to me. I was, you know, I felt secondary cringe for the Guru because, man, you just got, if I'm Guru and I just get an elbow to my stomach, I'm yoinking the phone. I'm turning into bully Guru here. I'm taking the phone out of his hand and I'm looking Rampage dead in the eyes. I'm making the clip happen. No, I get why he's safe face. You know, you kind of gotta be okay with being pushed over by these guys because it's a big deal to be on here. Look at the views on this. This is a live stream here. He had a lot of crazy views. The chat was going crazy. You gotta be okay with, you know, standing down at times. And I think that's what happened here. It was unfortunate. The residual smile is strong. And we move on. This one, obviously the moment people have been waiting for. This is the best moment, the grappling segment with Armin. Something I never thought the Guru would do. Props to him for doing it. And let's just break down how this interaction came to be, right? Armin just got done grappling with one of Adin's big buddies. And let's see how the Guru steps in here once the turn.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do that.
No worries, brother.
What about me?
No, you're good.
No?
No, if he pays, brother.
He pay for me. 1K?
Huh? No,
1K?
bro, at least 20K.
How about that? You know, that's got to be a compliment for the Guru here. And he says, how about me? Let me in on this action. Let me get a hold of Armin. And you know Armin was looking at him, sizing him up, and he thought, well, I know this guy's kind of affiliated with MMA of some sort, and he's a big, strong guy. I'm rocking jeans and sneakers. I don't know if I can wrestle the Guru right now. And, you know, that says something. You know, that says something right there. If Armin saw no threat in the Guru, he's like, all right, let's go. Instead, he said, no, a little more money. You know, so take that for what it is. The Guru making Armin reconsider his life here. And luckily, we get to see it. Look at this here. This right here. This is what we've been waiting to see. Let's just jump into this. We'll watch it, and I'll break it down piece by piece.
Grip strength that he's got.
Just get his leg. It can't be that bad. 40 seconds.
Even 10 minutes, brother.
That's crazy. Grab his head, dude!
If you get on a single at least. What are you talking about? Bro, I work all my day.
20 seconds. Oh, so close. 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Okay, a lot of things I liked. You know, I think, dude, the Guru's a crafty guy. First off, something we got to get out the way here. I think when Guru went into this, he was probably thinking, I've seen Armin move. I'm bigger than him. I think I can maybe surprise him. I don't know if he thought he was going to take him down. Come on. But I think he thought, I'm a big guy. I'm going to be able to surprise him. Maybe I can keep this thing just standing, hand fight the whole time. Maybe I can get a bear hug and squeeze him down. We'll see what happens. But right here, boom. Right here, Guru's looking at us like we're the problem. What did we do? I'm not in there with you holding your wrist. But he's looking at us, and what this face tells me is this guy's a lot stronger than I thought. Maybe this was a bad idea. Okay? I think right here we could see the regret immediately upon his face. I regret my decision here. This is not a good idea. Why am I doing this? But hey, he's in it, and the Guru does some things that I like, right? Let's see. Let's go ahead and see what he does that I like here. Let's see if we can skim through. Let me just skim and see if, ooh, look at the movement. See if we can get to the first slam down here.
Bro, I work all my day.
20 seconds.
Okay. How'd that get down there, huh? What are you doing down there? Are these height boosting shoes? So he gets thrown down, right? This is a discouraging position for many people. You're on the ground, you're getting stepped over, your ears to the ground, you're listening for people. Most people would quit here. They would say, well, you got me down, that was fun, ha ha ha, clip is done. Guru in his head says, you think I'm gonna give up that easy? Not happening. What does he do? Right back up to his feet, right back in his grill, right back on Armin.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Okay, so he goes down again, right? His ears to the ground. He's in a sprawled out position. How do you recover from this one? I don't know. I mean, this is why he's the crafty vet and I am not. I probably would have just sat up and laughed it off and said, ha ha, that was good. Guru said, and there's like 5 seconds left. The timer's pretty much done. You've just been thrown down twice. Do you want to risk more aura? Guru, what does he do in this like circumstances here? What's he gonna do? Well, oh, I'm hurt. No, I'm not. Ooh! Look at the face, man. He's right back up and ready to pounce like it's like a bear coming through the trees right here. These are the eyes of a guy who's about to just run through a target like it's nothing. This looks like he's about to slam his head in his chest and send him through the ropes. But Guru's a nice guy. So he's right back on him. I think, what I like about this, first off, I mean, look at this guy's base, man. If you're not Armin, you're getting slammed on your neck. This guy's a monster. Anyways, he's back up, right back on him, not quitting that easy. Come on. Oop, yep. Well, that looks like a single to me. Hold on a second. Let's go back a little bit. Come on. Okay, I thought I saw something. It looks like his head goes through the rope. Stuck right there. Boom, his head is on the ropes. So, yeah, he finishes this single all day long. It's the rope right here, clearly blocking him. I was like, man, this is Guru's position. Normally he gets to this spot, he's either single legging you or he's getting the high crotch, he's lifting you up and dunking you on your head, DC style, right? Now that I'm looking at it, yeah, his head got stuck to the ropes. That explains it. What's crazy is the neck strength, right? Usually your head's stuck to the ropes. You're kind of stuck there for a second. Guru, bink, out right there. Boom. Gets his head out. Man, look at the grip right here. He's got a vice grip, this guy. He gets to the single. Guru is a nice guy. He knows Armin's got to wrestle. He's not going to just slam him on his neck. But he gets to his spot. This is Guru's spot. He's up, not even tired. Like he's got a gas tank like no other. The Guru is a monster. That was a beautiful single. And, man, he got to his spot. Those two, you get thrown down twice, you're going to quit. Not the Guru. He's back up in your grill. Moving on, this is where I want to end things. I think the worst part about this stream for poor Guru was the ending, right? The back end of the stream. Whatever this stuff was here going on, I'm not really sure. These are Guru's, Adin Ross's buddies. And there's some crazy stuff going on. Who knows? But Guru doesn't know these guys. He doesn't even really know these guys here. He's in there because he's like, oh, this is good for me. Get my face in front of some new eyeballs. And Adin Ross, the shift in stream here, it just kind of goes downhill, right? He's on the phone. He's worrying about his buddies. Fair enough. Those are your buddies. You got to look after them. But it just completely the stream gets to a halt, slams into a brick wall, and it's pretty much done at this point. Guru's just sitting there the whole time, twiddling his thumbs, playing on his phone, trying to be funny, but these guys are a little bit weird. They don't know his humor, so he's like, I mean, what do I do? Do I just sit here and stare off while these guys worry about people I don't even know? So I felt a little bad for the Goo here. And to end things off, it was a very funny stream. A little bit of cringy moments here, a little bit of awkward moments here. It was funny to see, And I think with time, Guru, give him some time around these people. Give him some time in front of other people, talking, interacting. I think he's much more wittier than these other guys in this field. He just needs some more time, That being said, this stream was pretty funny, and I mean that's pretty much it. I don't know what else to say. UFC's coming up. We got to talk about something. Why not talk about the gooing up the Adin Ross stream? And it was pretty funny. So it is pretty funny. Yeah, I guess. Whatever.